Police officers today often face criticism for the way they interact with people they are working to protect. But a team of deputy sheriffs and prosecutors in Utah is receiving praise for going above and beyond to save a woman's life. For tomorrow's 48 Hours, Erin Moriarty shows us how officers solved one crime and possibly prevented something even worse.
My neck's bleeding. I need help quick.
What happened?
I tried to commit suicide. Please help me.
Just before midnight on July 23, 2013, Deputy Sheriff Jason Sorensen, responding to an attempted suicide, found 22-year-old Tiffany Mead in her car.
It was a really severe wound.
Tell me where it was.
It was straight across her neck, all the way across.
In the car seat was her 2-year-old son. Her husband, Chris Ertman, was pacing the sidewalk.
He had no shirt on. I noticed he had blood all over his hands.
By the time lead detective Bob Thompson arrived, Tiffany had already been rushed to the hospital. But before she left, she changed her story. It was her husband who attacked her.
The blood all over the car was just, it was unbelievable. I'm looking at this and I'm like, there's no way that somebody's going to be able to survive this.
Do you know whether it's a attempted suicide, an actual suicide, attempted murder, or a murder?
I have no idea.
Police detained Chris Ertman, who told Thompson that he and his wife were divorcing. They had met at a secluded park earlier so he could give Tiffany a child support check.
We exchanged a few words, and I don't know how she began to put a knife to her throat, but okay. She was saving her life and getting all bloody, and she's trying to say I slit her throat.
Was he concerned about his estranged wife?
No. He didn't ask once how she was doing, and he never asked where his child was.
And what's going through your head?
That he did this.
Ertman was arrested and charged with attempted murder. Attempted because somehow Tiffany Mead survived. When you realized that you're okay, did you think then Chris is going to be charged with attempted murder?
I hoped he would. I thought he would. All I thought was, this is going to be over. It didn't end there.
What's your fear?
He'll try it again.
Did you ever expect the case to take you where it did?
No, not in a million years.
And Erin is here with us now. And so police and prosecutors had their questions and doubted the husband's story. Why were they so concerned that a jury wouldn't find him guilty of attempted murder?
Well, I mean, this is a classic domestic violence case. This is why we did it. It's very difficult to figure out who really is the abuser. Once you figure it out, how do you prevent it from escalating into murder? It was a he said, she said. And they were worried that they couldn't actually, once they were convinced he did it, actually convict him of attempted murder because he's the husband. He allowed her to call 911. He gave her a shirt. So was he really trying to kill her or just scare her?
I've never seen a 48 Hours where there wasn't a murder.
I know this is a very different one. This is a case of preventing a far worse case.
That's good.
Well, all these questions will be answered when they watch this weekend. Erin,
Exactly.
thank you.
Erin.
And you can see Erin's full report, Don't Scream, tomorrow night on 48 Hours. It airs at 10, 9 Central, right here on CBS.